Hey traders, welcome back. This morning I traded LITM in pre-market using only $10,000 of my $86,000 available capital. It was a small controlled loss, but a powerful teaching moment on FOMO, chasing entries, and sticking to the plan. And near the end of this video, I've gotten a really big announcement about the truck challenge and a new reset cycle that you won't want to miss. Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Susie, and this is where I teach momentum trading made sane. No hype, no FOMO, just predictive price action. Everything I share is strictly educational and not financial advice. So let's head into the chart and I'll show you what happened today. The alert on LITM triggered in Discord at 5:47 a.m. Mountain Time. LITM caught my eye because it had the trifecta that I look for: low float, fresh news, and strong pre-market volume. My entry came at 5:49 a.m., but here's the problem. It wasn't clean. I struggled to get filled, ended up chasing, and the fill was nearly at the target instead of near the base. That pushes my risk higher than it should have been. My stop was at the $5.38 Discord institutional level, but at a $5.80 entry, that meant I was risking 42 cents per share, which would require a minimum reward of $1.26 per share for my reward to be 3 times my risk. And that wasn't realistic because the daily 200 EMA hadn't even been proven yet. By 5:52 a.m., price failed to push through the $6 level, and sellers started rivaling buyers on volume. And I knew the setup wasn't valid anymore. Honestly, it never was, due to the risk and chasing. So instead of holding and hoping, I sold at $5.74. That's just a 6-cent per share loss, which was around 1% of my used capital. Total loss, $103.44. And I'm proud of this trade because the discipline mattered more than the outcome. I made a mistake on my entry, but I didn't compound it by staying in. I cut it. I kept it small, and I lived to trade the next setup. Don't chase fills. Protect your entry integrity. Risk reward has to be reasonable, or it's not your setup. Recognize mistakes early and get out fast. A small controlled loss is a win if it prevents a big loss. If you realized you've entered a trade that doesn't meet your own criteria, don't beat yourself up. Just fix it. Get out quickly, keep the loss small, and reset. Every trader makes mistakes, but staying in a bad trade just because you're already in it will do far more damage to your confidence than taking the small controlled loss. A green candle isn't an entry. Too many traders chase because they see strength on the chart, and they convince themselves that's enough. Well, it's not. Without a mapped level, without volume confirmation, and without a reasonable risk to reward ratio, you're just guessing. That's why I teach predictive trading, not reactive chasing. Today was a reminder. If you chase, you're handing your edge back to the market. The winners are the ones who sit on their hands until their setup actually forms. All right, guys, I need to give you guys a quick update on the challenge. When I first set this truck challenge goal at $100,000, that number was bold and intimidating. But now that I'm approaching it, I realize it doesn't actually cover the true out-of-the-door cost of the truck. Between sales tax, income tax, business tax, and the options that I want on the truck, the real number is closer to $150,000. So instead of ending this challenge at $100,000, which we're coming up on really soon, I am officially extending the goal to $150,000. That way we finish with a true realistic number and you get more trades and more educational content along the way. And here's another announcement that I want to make. Starting tomorrow, I am also launching a parallel reset cycle. I'll be resetting the account back to $500, trade it up to $25,000, then reset it back down to $500 again. cycle after cycle. And here's why. My channel was always focused on the small account trader, but trading the full $86,000 account balance that I have right now, that means I'm forced into enormous share sizes on cheaper stocks. You know, we're talking tens of thousands of shares at a time, and that decreases my win rate, increases my risk, and creates slippage. And honestly, lately I have been passing on trades because of this. And they've been perfectly good setups that fit my criteria. But just because the volume can't support tens of thousands of shares, I pass. And, you know, that's ridiculous and it's unrealistic. And I'm getting sick and tired of sitting on my hands. So the reset keeps me true to my method, trading the setups that actually matter with share sizes that make sense. The truck fund challenge will still keep climbing toward 150,000. That's our scoreboard. But these $500 reset cycles will show you the purest form of the strategy, the way most traders can apply it, starting small and growing consistently. Starting balance today was $86,567.79. Ending balance after my small loss was $86,464.35. Today I lost $103.44. That was only 1% of the $10,000 that I had used on that trade. It wasn't even 1% of my full account balance. So that was really good news. So our truck fund currently stands at $86,464.35. Progress toward the 150K, right around 57.5%. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon. I share educational insights every single trade, and you don't want to miss what's coming up tomorrow. So guys, if you're serious about leveling up your trading game and achieving a 95% win rate, join us today at MomentumStockTraders.com. Here's what you get when you join, and it's everything I'm using every single day in each of my trades. You get live trade guidance, and I walk you through every single trade every single day. You get our custom scanners and charting tools, the same ones I use to spot the setups before they make that big move. You get access to our amazing private Discord channel, and this is where the action happens. You get AI-assisted alerts so that you're never left guessing when things are heating up. You get those key institutional levels, not the retail stuff. These are real levels where the institutions position their trades, and you'll get full breakdowns of each trade at the end of every day so that you can actually learn why a trade worked. But best of all, you're going to get real-time one-on-one mentoring from me personally and be a part of a fantastic community of really serious day traders. So who is this for? This is for any trader who is serious about leveling up their game. It's for struggling traders who've been struggling with profits that are too small and losses that are too big, or struggling with inconsistency in their win rate. So if that's you, this is the place for you, because this program solves all of those struggles. This is not a copy my trades service. It's real education. It's real trade guidance. It's a real platform to help you grow your skills and your edge. And guys, here's a brutal fact. If you're copy trading, you're just reacting to somebody else's click. That's emotional trading. That's not a strategy. You're already late for the game. What's our edge? Insider chart reading skills that actually fuels the action, not reaction. Our edge is profit, not panic. Our community inside is crushing it every single day. So if you're ready to stop second guessing yourself and start trading with clarity, join us at MomentumStockTraders.com right now. And thanks so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. I hope you found this video helpful. And remember, trade smart, trade patient, and trade focused. And let's grow those small accounts together. And I'll see you in the next video.